is time. It is time to brew your best beer.
The 2016 SJPorr Challenge is dedicated to your friend and ours, Paul Wickstein. Brought to you by Brewcraft USA, iMake, Gladfield Malting, Yakima Valley Hops, The Grain Bill, Brewers Exchange, Cake Kingdom Homebrew Supply, Hiraki Homebrew, and a special thanks to our silver sponsors.
What's up, B's and G's? SJPorr review time. Let's move this a little bit. Scooteroo. Nobody wants to see plugs. You know, just try to frame it up a little bit, but sometimes it just doesn't work. Okay, what do we got? 24S-22U-89V. Light Belgian blonde. So, 4.2%, 23.4 IBUs, OG's a 1040, and the final gravity was about 1008. So yeah, they were about 4.2%, and this was bottled in August, around the 20th. So pretty close to when due dates were coming up. I can tell right in the bottle, super clear, which means I can see right through it. It's got the ready to drink cap, and I got a ready to drink cap on too, because I need one. His was a little bit slight, but I can see it. It's blowing right up. Smells really nice. Sorry, this is just some water. Let's see what we got. Holy crap, that's just some water too. Oh, there we go. It's coming. There we go. I'll stop right there. Holy hell. Now, you can see this ugly dude right back there. What? Hello. I mean, that thing's clear as a friggin' bell. Holy jeez Louise. Wow. It's gorgeous color. Light Belgian blonde. You ain't fucking kidding. It's super yellow. Really kind of light. What do I want to call that? Because I don't really want to call it hay, but it's kind of light hay. Super thin head that kind of is going away. Just a small little cap. It's got a little. Hold on. Yeah. Wow. Okay. On the nose, I smell a little bit of grain at first from right here, just before I went into it, and now I'm getting a little bit more than just a little bit of grain. I'm getting a real kind of definite Belgian ester, kind of slightly banana, slightly gummy, very slight gummy, but a little bit more banana. Yeah, sorry, I'm gonna just switch sides. That's the dumb side. That side of my nose doesn't work very well. Better on this side. Definitely a little bit of, very Belgian-y, a little bit of banana. I'm not getting a super amount of spice out of it. I'm not getting, any of the spicy phenolic kind of qualities. Still a slight graininess very, very slight graininess. But how do I put it? It's almost, hold on. They're actually, I know I take that back. There's a little bit of pepper. There's actually a little bit of pepper on the nose. Kind of a lot coming out of a little thing like this, which is pretty awesome. So, cheers. Thank you for putting this in. Let's dive in. There's an absolute spiciness. Really weird. I got like, it was just kind of weird, like holiday flavors right away. The spiciness it's not on the nose, it's on the tongue. Holiday, like clove and allspice, kind of a very slight clove and allspice when I hit that. Sorry, I'm gonna go back in. The banana is right at the beginning. Really slight right at the beginning on the tip of my tongue. But when it finished, there was a Topps bubble gum, like a Topps gum, like that came out of baseball cards. Right as it finished, as it kind of exited the mouth, there was this very slight gummy bubble gum quality that went right at the finish. Right in the middle, it seems to fade and just kind of stop in the middle. There's, right at the beginning, it's a little bit of, definitely the spice, kind of, like I said, a little bit of clove. The middle kind of died. It was a little banana too at the beginning, but the middle flattens out for a second, and then it finishes out with bubble gum. This is a little, probably maybe a little cold. I'm going to let it set for a second. I'm interested about this yeast, whatever you used, because that's the one thing that I've noticed in some of the Belgians that I've done, that I've kind of looked for that bubblegum, kind of that bubblegum finish. And they tend to go a little bit more peppery and spicy, which is not bad, especially if you're going with a dark strong or something a little bit darker. And this to finish gold, this being golden to finish with that is great. But God, my word hole is not working. But I wonder if it's a quality of the yeast and which strain that you're using. On the nose, there is a slight fruit component, actually, when I work it up. Really, really light fruit. It's definitely not banana. A bit of cherry, maybe. Possibly like a raspberry cherry. There's no berry. It's some sort of berry. There's no 27 IBUs. There's really no hop bitterness to speak of. I'm grasping because there are some flavors that I want, that my brain is telling me are there, that I'm smelling that I can't pick out, and it's kind of bugging me. I think what it is on the nose is there's a little bit of that grain that's sitting on top of a fruit flavor. I think it's a berry, almost like a raspberry kind of, a little bit of a tart fruit that's just getting kind of muted a little bit by the grain. Strawberry. I got it right there. A little slight strawberry. And when I say grain, a little bit of strawberry. When I say grain, I mean the grainy flavor that I'm getting. Just a little bit of a grainy flavor that's carrying through, that muted some of that berry flavor. And I think it is strawberry, actually. But that dead spot right in the middle, that I think maybe that's why I'm getting it. I think that's what it is. I think there's a slight little bit of banana at the beginning. There's that spot in the middle that gets muted a little bit, and then it finishes bubblegum. I think that's what I'm getting. I don't know how to correct that either. Maybe longer mash. I don't know. I don't know if that would fix that. Longer mash, longer boil, one of the two. Lower temp. But it's really delicate. I mean, kind of the way that these all play together. You know, the mouthfeel is to be expected. It's dry at the end. But I mean, we're what, 4.2%. I mean, we've all been struggling with that. I'm not gonna complain. To be fair, I would not complain were this my beer. I would tweak, I think. Just the finish is where I'm getting just a little bit more dryness. It's really light and very delicate, and I think that the flavors excuse me, I think the flavors do have a bit of there is a little bit of something that mutes them as they finish through, because it's just not. I want it a little bit brighter, if that makes any sense. I think something to just lift this just a little bit, because the gum is there at the end, which is a very nice finish. The banana and the spiciness a little bit on the nose and then a little bit at the beginning is great, but it hums just a little right in the middle. I don't know how to make that sound, or how to kind of relay that, but it's just kind of a one note, mellow, no, not one note, but it's mellow through the middle to finish, where I want a little bit of a like this to finish, up, down to finish. But that all said, it's still a really, really awesome beer that I would not be unhappy with were I to brew this. So cheers, thank you for putting this in. I'm going to go finish this up and score, and I hope y'all have a great day, and I'll see you all soon. Peace.
The fuck you talking about?